on, the Editors Guild of India has slammed Tripura government and police administration for booking 102 people, including journalists, under the stringent UAPA Act, while accusing the state government of trying to deflect attention away from its own failure to control majoritarian violence. The Guild said a harsh law was being used for merely reporting an incident. Tripura police had booked 102 social media account holders under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, criminal conspiracy and forgery charges, and served notices to Twitter, Facebook and YouTube to block these accounts. Now, this in the backdrop of Tripura police registering a case against 4 Supreme Court lawyers under the stringent and various act and various sections of the Indian Penal Code for allegedly promoting communal disharmony with their social media posts.
The local journalists or national journalists or activists or lawyers are trying to expose the truth in relation to the state of affairs. The government of Tripura threatening them that they could be booked under Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. This is, I think, adding further fuel to fire.
पत्रकारों के ऊपर, सिविल राइट एक्टिविस्ट के ऊपर यूएपीए का लगा के उनकी आवाज़ को अगर रोकने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं तो उन्हें मैं बताना चाहता हूं, ये हिंदुस्तान के लोग हैं, ये हिंदुस्तान के पत्रकार हैं, ये हिंदुस्तान के सिविल राइट एक्टिविस्ट हैं जो अंग्रेज़ों के सामने नहीं झुके तो आप जैसे लोगों के सामने झुकने वाले लोग नहीं हैं। सत्य की आवाज़ हर व्यक्ति को उठाने का अधिकार है। संविधान के अंतर्गत ये अधिकार भारत के हर नागरिक को दिया गया। पर आपको ये लग रहा है कि आप इस तरह से डरा धमका के लोगों का दमन करके लोगों को यूएपीए कानून के अंदर धमका के उनकी आवाज़ को अगर रोक सकते हो तो वो आपकी गलतफहमी है।
Arindam is joining us for more details here. Arindam, what can you tell us about all of these developments at this point?
Well, you see, these developments took place after violence broke out in Bangladesh, in Durga Puja, where Hindu temples as well as statues were reportedly vandalized in Bangladesh, which has created a repercussion here in India, particularly in Northeast India. And in Tripura, in Dharmapur area, last week there was an incident of violence where there were reports of mosques being vandalized, and there was processions being taken out by various right-wing groups. And after that, a lot of activity was seen on social media, particularly by various social activists and other members. And the Tripura administration, the police has right now taken cognizance of those social media posts, and in fact have said that are being blown out of proportion. They are trying the posts that are being given on social media. They are trying to escalate the tension in Tripura, whereas there was not much of violence which happened in Dharmanagar area. There was only a procession which was carried out in that area after the violence in Bangladesh. But after that, the police has logged UAPA sections on over 101 social media posts. So has also asked the social media organizations to have a close watch on them as well as block them. So definitely right now it's on slapping UAPA sections on social media posts being given by several social activists.
Yes, absolutely, Arindam. Thank you so much for joining us with all of those details. Let me go across to Jayanta Bhattacharya, senior journalist, who's joining us on Mirror Now at this point in time. Thank you so much for speaking to us here. Your reaction to this, of course, there is a strong statement that's come out of the Editors Guild, but largely on this entire issue here that has happened.
Yeah, actually what happened in Panishagar area in North Tripura district, I will say that a small thing was made big. There was a PHP rally on 26th of the last month, and some of the activists had vandalized a mosque. The door was broken, and a few shops belonging to the minority community people are also damaged. But after that, actually, police took action. And actually, it's not a very big thing, but some of the social media posts are made from neighboring country like Bangladesh, and also abroad, and also inside our country, and they have shown it in a very big way, in a very sensational manner. And in some posts, I have seen that actually some photographs of mosques being vandalized in other states or in other country were shown in the name that it had happened in Tripura. So altogether, the matter has been made sensationalized.
Right, but Jayanta Bhattacharya, if I can just interrupt you, all of that aside, the fact that here the UAPA has been slapped, this is of course a very draconian, a strong law, and it is being used in this kind of a manner. Do you not think that somewhere this is a misuse of the law?
Of course, there is no denying of the fact that UPA is a draconian law, and it was slapped against the Supreme Court lawyers and some of the right activists. I think that within the normal laws, they could be booked, and but the police must investigate the things what happened. But of course, slapping this act is draconian. There is no doubt about it. So in that way, it is not appreciable, rather condemnable, of course.
All right. Thank you so much, in fact, Jayanta Bhattacharya, for joining us with your perspective here on this issue. Well, those are the details coming in at this point in time. So, in fact, Editors Guild, meanwhile, has slammed the Tripura government and the police administration for booking 102 people, including journalists, at this point in time, saying that this is an extremely disturbing trend, a harsh law which is extremely rigorous, and that is being used for merely reporting. This is an attempt by the state government to deflect attention. On that note,